There are all kinds of metal. DragonForce is perhaps the finest example of power metal. But is this Michael's brand of metal? And do I even need to ask that question? Welcome to I Got a Song You Will Hate. Good afternoon, good day, wherever you may be. Episode 21.
21 is in the books. Here we
21 of
go.
I Got a Song.
Ugh.
Michael Long, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you for having me.
I'm
I
Clay.
hope to do this again someday.
Yeah, okay. That's our show. Y'all have
That's
a
a wrap. Hey, that was a great show, Clay.
Nope, you're not getting out that easy, buddy.
Oh, man. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our second episode, special edition of I Got a Song called I Got a Song You Will Hate. Is that right? Got
Yes.
a song yeah.
I got a song you will hate, yes.
So normally we...
in fact, and you know, I feel like I should point out, if we go all the way back, I don't remember the episode number, but our esteemed and dear friend Christopher was the one who kind of was the genesis of this idea. I can't remember if we were discussing, like, you know, it'd be funny if we did a song that, like, we knew the other one hated or something, and then Chris, he said you should call it I Got a Song You Will Hate.
Yes.
And it cracked me up so
Me too.
so much. I was
We
like,
instantly both knew that we had to do it.
So Chris, once again, I feel like he's, like, you know, producer at large, because we bounced so many ideas off of him for this show. It's
he's
and we will, for those of you that enjoyed his when he came to visit, Christopher will rejoin us at a later date for another just fun-filled episode. So stay tuned.
Yeah, we're definitely going to get him back on. He is a treasure, and the world needs to know him better.
Absolutely.
Michael, have you ever listened to a song and you're like, holy crap, I thought I knew, I thought I was a decent, musician. I thought I knew how to play an instrument. I thought I knew how to sing. I thought I knew, but now I've heard this and I gotta go rethink my life. Have you ever listened to a song that had that kind of reaction, or you ever had that kind of reaction to us?
Yeah, there's been plenty of songs that I have been like, I wish my musical abilities were better so that I could come close to emulating this or something to that effect. I mean, is that kind of what you're going for, or is it just like, this song puts me to shame because just the technical prowess is so far beyond what I'll ever hope to achieve, that sort of thing?
Yeah. Have you ever heard a song where that technical prowess was so good that you're just like, oh man, I'm gonna just quit. I don't need to. I'm primarily a bass guitar player, so I zero in on bass and just rhythm section and songs in general. So yeah, I mean, there's songs out there that I'm just like, ugh, there's no way I could play this. I'm terrible. Yeah. Have you ever heard an instrument played in such a way that you're like, I know that this is good, but it sucks?
Oh, you mean like recognizing the technical ability, but still hating it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Well, check your inbox, buddy.
Oh, no. What do we get? Oh, no.
Michael has no idea what's coming, but now he knows. And what do we got, Michael?
God. This is not what I expected.
Yes. Yes, it is not what you expected.
No, but it is equally not what I want. All right, this is Through the Fire and Flames by DragonForce. Ugh, I can't even say it without disdain. Ugh. God.
Oh, man, buckle up.
Now I got to listen to it.
Yes, you do, sir. Yes, you do. And it is not a short song. It is a
Oh, it's
long
not.
song.
Yeah, it's really long, and you're killing me already.
It's long.
I may or may not rejoin you
Long
for the
song.
discussion. I may or may not rejoin you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, without much further ado, we're going to go ahead and rip off the Band-Aid, as it were, from 2005, from the album Inhuman Rampage, DragonForce. This is power metal at its finest. Through the fire and flames. Hey, not you know, I've learned how to edit now. I can get that. I can edit that shit out of there.
No.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I want the people to feel my pain.
Let's go. DragonForce.
Let's do it.
At this time, for maximum effect, we recommend you go listen to the song in question before continuing with the episode.
Wake up, everybody. That was DragonForce.
My eyes are watering.
Oh man, if you listen to that entire song along with us, kudos to you, because I tried to skip out a couple times.
Clay, this is the first time in 21 episodes where Clay has given me the option.
I gave him the option. I gave you.
You said it twice.
Yeah.
You said it twice. Dude, we don't have to listen to the whole thing. Like, no. Yes, we absolutely do have to listen to it.
Well, I felt bad for you because I knew you were really going through. You were really having a hard time. And
oh man, I'm exhausted listening to that song. Oh,
yeah, man. Oh,
okay.
That's a pretty brutal song.
It is. All right. Full disclosure. Now, I had it in my head. I was thinking you were going to drop some like Cannibal Corpse type stuff on me or something like just like guttural scream metal.
Yeah, you're expecting the roars and the indiscernible.
But
right.
I didn't get that.
Not this time.
And that's okay, because this is equally reprehensible. But
wow. Michael, you appreciate the guitar.
I do. The technicality. I made the comment to you while we were listening to the song. I was like, I have to think that there are methods that the musicians can use to make that type of playing easier or less strenuous, or because I can't imagine these guys, like if let's say they go on even like a 10-city tour and they play every other night, how are they not just mush? How insane it sounds. I was like, there's gotta be.
So not only the prowess, but the endurance.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. I mean, this one song out of their entire catalog is a hair over 7 minutes long, and it's you know what the continuously brutal the entire way through.
You know what the tempo is? Like if you the number beats per minute. The song.
I don't even wonder.
200 BPM with a common with 170 in the first half of the guitar solo. But in the recording of of this song, I'm just going to mention it right quick. But near the end of the recording of this song, the guitarist Herman Lee broke one of the guitar strings, and they just played anyway.
And they went with the song. Wow.
Yeah,
right.
and that was the take.
Yeah, okay. So here's the thing, and I was just touching on it a second ago. The individual talent of these musicians is just unreal.
It's off the charts.
Just unreal. I mean, just a drummer alone. You listen to the drummers, just
yeah.
I mean, it's just.
When you listen to it, you're almost you can't hardly believe that it's physically, like humanly possible.
That's what I think. That's part of the reason why I just don't care for this, is that I cannot
because you don't believe it. You don't have the faith.
I just cannot imagine that
the human body can do that.
That people are capable of doing now. Obviously they are. And you were telling me while we were listening that you've watched it live and it's legit. So it's like, oh man.
Yeah, I was not prepared. I was like, there's probably, and you know, and they, what's so interesting is it looks like effortless, you know.
Oh yeah. And that's why that's what made me think there has to be something that they can or do use.
They have a formula. Yeah. They've got
a formula that just keeps them from physically injuring themselves while they're playing this, because it's just incredible how like the speed and the precision and I just I don't know, man, it's wild. It's
one of the few during the song while we were listening to it. I was having a lot more fun than Michael, even though I offered to skip. But it really is exhausting to listen.
Oh man,
to kind of listen to it. But it's so amazing. I can only take it in certain amounts. I can't listen to this kind of music all day. I can listen to like this. Like I wasn't even thinking about DragonForce until a friend of mine at work mentioned something about fantasy metal in a little interview.
Fantasy metal,
and I was like,
yes.
As soon as I didn't know that was a thing until he said it, and I instantly knew what it was.
Fight for the king, for the hammer and the ring. Fight for the ancient story. Fight for your life. We must fight for the power and the glory.
I was like, okay.
So
I was like,
you immediately thought like DragonForce or something like that.
Immediately, that's what clicked. Was DragonForce. I was like, okay, wait, fantasy metal. He's like, yeah, I like to listen to fantasy metal whenever I'm preparing for like these D&D sessions that we like to do. And I was like, oh, I know what that is. I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Okay, all right.
So yeah, fantasy metal. So they incorporate a lot of the rest of their stuff. They incorporate, you know, the synth.
On a cold winter morning, in the time before the light, in flames of death's eternal rain, we ride towards the fight. When the darkness is falling.
I think this song was on one of the Guitar Hero games, wasn't it?
Guitar Hero 3.
So they're yeah. So these guys obviously love and pay homage to video games and probably classic games, and you know in particular. But Clay and I are both gamers, and so we both appreciate that kind of reverence to old school games. But
yeah, there's a song.
I could hear that in the song. I could even hear that in this song, where there's like, you know, some of the guitar solo work, just the guitar work in general was like, kind of had like you said, like a synthy, almost 8 or 16-bit quality to it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they're doing that with some, you know, there's some studio stuff, but I mean, a lot of that stuff, it just, I mean, they replicated it. They can replicate it live and without just like playing it onto a track. It looks like they're all
so insane.
It is insane, man. They're
oh man.
Yeah,
and,
dude.
you know, you asked me before we broke to listen to the songs, like, you know, do they, you know, like listening to stuff, does it just make you feel like you're nothing as a musician? No, because
you're going to say because you have soul. You feel like, does this music not have a soul?
No, I'm not going to say that. No, not at all. It's just that they're not even on the same wavelength. It's like in a different universe.
Yeah.
Part of a different dimension, you know, in a galaxy far, far away sort of stuff that it's like, you know what? I'm happy in my pocket as a musician. So while I do aspire to become a better musician, this is not the goal.
Yeah, I was mostly, you know, just taking the piss there at the beginning. But
yeah, I know. It's
messing with you. So I mean, this stuff is it's so insane. And I really, really appreciate the level of skill and technicality and the hours logged to learn how to do this kind of thing.
Absolutely.
And this kind of stuff really sends people to the moon. People really love.
Oh my goodness!
This is. Some people are really into this so much, and I hope that this. I'm not a huge DragonForce fan. They're nowhere on my radar. They're really not.
I was going to ask you if you did any other kind of deep dive on them, or if you.
Not really.
I knew this song beforehand when you posted it. I saw it, and I was like, I know this song, and I guess it must be from Guitar Hero because I played that back in the day. But
yeah, this is one of those Guitar Hero ones that's like you put it on Expert and you try to go watch it on YouTube, and it's just one of those ones.
Couldn't even do it on easy. Couldn't even do that song on easy.
Yeah. It'll just give you vertigo just watching the videos.
And I couldn't.
It's like watching those championship Tetris videos. If you've ever seen, those make me like physically ill. I can't watch them for very long.
Yeah,
just dizzying.
Oh, dude. Oh man. Yeah. So okay. Again, I totally appreciate the.
So why don't you like it though?
Why don't I like it? Because it is exhausting to listen to. It is exhausting, and just because I can recognize the musicality of it, how well they do.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and especially a song like this, where it just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going for 7 minutes.
It's a marathon.
It's a marathon, and it just gets like. Man, and I don't want to drag these guys. I really don't. But it's like, it's more. God, I don't want to say it, but it's what I feel like. I feel like sometimes it's just kind of, hey, this is what we can do, Okay.
It's like showboating. You think
like a bit of guitar wankery, showboating. I don't know, and it's almost like the song is a vehicle for that, as opposed to.
Yeah, I'll say that when I was watching them live, they're not up there like being tools or anything. They're up there doing their thing. And
I really hesitate to say
they're smiling. They're having fun. You can tell they're really into it.
And I love that. I love that. And that's great. That's awesome. And I don't have a song on Guitar Hero. I don't have millions of people listening to my music.
Yeah, of course.
I have like 3. But it's like, I don't know. It's just. I think the insanity of it is just what steers me away, because I can appreciate it, but when I am like sweating and anxious by the end of the song,
that's not what you're trying to get into whenever you're.
No. And here's the thing. And it's so weird. I don't know if it's just my weird musical taste or what. It's like I can listen to like, old Metallica, Master of Puppets. I mean, it's not like traditional, like what we would call thrash metal, I guess. Something like like I said, like old Metallica, old Megadeth. Slayer.
So this is speed metal,
stuff like that. It's speed metal. It's kind of along that line, but it just
for some reason, so like Metallica, you can listen to Master Puppets.
Oh yeah, all day, multiple times a day. I don't know. I know it's
100% different. Yeah,
I don't know. There's more.
It makes me laugh because it's for some reason like it's. You're like, I can't believe this is like this kind of guitar playing is so foreign to me, I guess.
That might be part of the reason why I steer away, is because I concentrate more on I cannot believe what I'm hearing as opposed to just letting the song speak for itself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That might be part of it.
So maybe it's too much.
I feel like it's too much for me to be able to just get into the song, because I'm just constantly bombarded with this.
Maybe that's why it just sets me off to laughing. That might be why it just sets me off to laughing, because it's so. I
laugh at the.
I hate to call it ridiculous, but it's like, I mean it in a good way. Like it's ridiculously good. It's ridiculously fast and precise.
Yes,
And they've got
precision
the
is just
little
insane precision.
Yeah, and their drummer is inhuman and it just sets me off, man. It's I know it's really not your thing, and that's why I picked it.
Well, bravo, because you
also,
picked a doozy for me. God.
Yeah, I thought about maybe picking one that was a little bit shorter, and but I was just like, no, there's no way.
Pull any punches,
I know he's not going to take it
on,
easy on me, and you did not.
I did not.
You did not. Oh man, I don't have a whole lot else to say about DragonForce, unless you're interested in band lineups, because theirs is extensive.
Extensive, oh boy.
Yeah, throughout the years they've had lots of lineup changes.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, there's a list of probably, I don't know, 13, 14 different.
I was going to say,
people.
is the list of former members longer than the list of current members?
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Although I believe the main person seems to be Herman Lee. He seems to have been, and then their singer on this one was ZP Fart. TH. It looks like heart, but there's a T at the beginning.
Interesting.
So Mr. ZP, he was the singer on this one, but I guess he's no longer with the band. Right. Anyway, so that's DragonForce. I can, if you would like, I can read off, but I'm not going to. I'm just kidding.
Nah.
But yeah, so normally it looks like the lineup when you're looking at them live on stage. You got 5 or 6 guys, and you got at least 2 or 3 guitarists, and you got a singer. And anyway, it's pretty insane. But that's about all I got on DragonForce, man.
Wow, man, you really did pick a solid one for the hate episode for me. Oh. I feel like I got my just desserts for dropping shiny happy people on you.
Well, I'm sure. I hope we don't get any angry DragonForce fans.
Well, I mean,
because I think this stuff is it's really cool for its time and its moment, and I said, I can't do it very often. But
that's why I didn't want to drag these guys. It's just.
Yeah,
I think what I said
it's
earlier
really just not your kind of metal. It's just not your brand of
metal. Exactly. No.
Yeah,
I'm very, very particular with my metal, and like I said, there's stuff that runs similar. I won't say the same, but like runs kind of towards this vein that I do like. But man, when I'm concentrating more on, how is this humanly possible instead of just listening to the music? And
yeah, there's other guitarists that I've listened to, like Jason Becker from Cacophony, or just Jason Becker. He was this guitar player that he did a lot of work with, like Marty Friedman from Megadeth, and they had a project called Cacophony. But anyway, it's like insane neoclassical speed metal. Yeah, and it's this. It's kind of stuff like this, but
is DragonForce is all or most of their stuff similar to this? Is it like this? Is it this every like the album that this comes off of? Is every track kind of this way?
I've listened to this album, and I mean not recently, because but no, I'm pretty sure that most of it is is like this.
Man, wow. Okay.
Well, anyway, that's all I got on DragonForce.
There you go.
I've said that like 5 times. So.
I know, and I keep kind of dragging it out.
Yeah, this is not our usual kind of.
I keep dragging it out.
Yes. Good job with that, sir.
I quit.
And I am now forced.
Fired.
I'm now forced to quit the show. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Oh, yeah. All right. No. Man, thanks for enduring. Michael,
endurance. That is the name of the game for these episodes is endurance. You had to endure
these 2 episodes. I'm very tired. I need a nap.
Really endure. Really endure DragonForce. This was a marathon, but it was well worth running.
Well, lots of love to DragonForce. I respect
guys.
them, you know?
Guys, I mean, full mad respect for
anyone that's out there doing their thing, making their art. God bless them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, it ain't easy, man. If it were easy, everybody would be doing it. So, yeah. So, and these guys are proving that stuff is not easy.
They're and they're immortalized on like a video game, like video game culture. It's above and beyond just being on something like Guitar Hero. They're like revered and.
Yeah, I would imagine that would be
culture,
like a really high pinnacle. It's like, hey, I'm on a video game now.
Yeah.
My music, my art, stuff's on a video game.
yeah, and it'll always be there. So
yeah, man, they did it. They freaking made
it. Very cool, guys.
So, all right,
not my jam, but very cool.
Yes, exactly. And I can take it in small doses, and man, when it hits, it's like really sends me laughing for some reason. It just cracks me up. It's amazing. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, say your prayers, take your vitamins, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks for joining me, Mike. You want to do it again sometime?
Absolutely. Let's do it again.
All right, see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, we really appreciate you listening to the show today. If you enjoyed it, feel free to listen to the rest of our catalog and share it with your friends. Go ahead and follow us, and you can find me on Instagram at ClayDangCollins. Thanks a lot. We'll see you on the next one.